What's good, YouTube? What's good, family? I am back with another fucking video, man. Like I always say, man, I appreciate those who show me love week in, week out, show me support week in, week out. You know, I'm moving on from the car videos, people really fucking with the car videos from what I heard, man. But we're back in my recording space now. Still changing things up, trying new things, but you're gonna know if people rock with it anyways, man. It's been a busy week, I got my birthday coming up next week, March 25th. So still trying to stay consistent for my people, still trying to give knowledge, trying to give people the gems of life, right? Fellas, normally my videos are planned. Normally I know what I'm gonna say, I know the tips I'm gonna give, but this video, we're just flowing with the energy, man. We're just flowing with the vibe. We're just seeing how it goes. Today's topic is choosing signals, cold approach, and no signals at all, right? Fellas, the choosing signal, right, is literally what the word says it is, right? A woman is choosing you, right? So whether it be she looks at you, she looks away, looks back at you, that in itself is choosing signals. Whether she's looked at you, she's looked away and stood around your facility, that could potentially be choosing signals. Fellas, it's really about reading the energy, man, reading the vibe, because what you need to understand is a woman who's attracted to you, right, she's gonna let it be known, right? Even if she tries to hide it, right? We can always trick the mind, tell the mind we're not attracted to something, but the body says a lot, man. Sometimes reading a woman's energy, the vibe, reading body language is important, and that in itself can tell you whether a woman is choosing you. But reading body language is deep game, right? As we progress, I'm gonna give you more on this, right? I'm gonna give you more information on this, man. Reading body language and reading the vibe and energy is so important, fellas. If a woman is choosing you, she's gonna let you know. There's some women out there, right? If they find you attractive enough, man, they will come up and speak to you, say something to you, right? Let you know that they find you attractive. But this is rare, man. This is rare. Only few men out there have women choose them to an extent where they approach themselves, where the woman approaches herself, man. I've had choosing signals in the store, right? I've had choosing signals in church, man. Need to get back in church though, fellas. Man, I haven't been in church in a while, but I definitely need to jump back on church, man. You have women who give you choosing signals in church, man. I've had a girl write her name and her number on a piece of paper with an X on the end, and she gave it to me and she said, have this. Yeah, I want you to have this, right? So that is rare, fellas, man. If for a woman to see you and feel like, this guy is my type and I want to speak to him, man, there has to be something about you that she finds amazing, right? There has to be something about you that she really, really likes, man. And I always keep it real, man. Like at the end of the day, fellas, I'm 6'4". I've got a nice physique, good energy flowing around me, so women pick up on this, right? We can't all be 6'4", right? But what we can all work on is the nice physique, right? Having good energy, smelling good, right? Things like that is attractive to a woman. We can't all be 6'4". It's all genetics, It comes down to genetics, Some people have good genes, some people have, not so great genes, bro. So you need to work with what you have. It's about working with what you have. So working on your body game can go a long way. And I keep preaching body game. A cold approach, on the other hand, is the complete opposite, right? A woman hasn't given you no signal that she's interested in you, right? Let's say you're walking down the street, you see this girl that you find attractive, right? She's not giving you no signals, but you've just thought, you know what, fuck it, I'm gonna go and approach this girl. That's what you call a cold approach, right? Excuse me. So a cold approach is different from choosing signal, because a cold approach, you're not sure whether this woman is feeling you, whether she's attracted to you, but fuck it, you're gonna approach her anyway. Like, you're gonna find out, right? So you approach her now. It may work, you may get the number, you may not go. I've had a lot of success cold approaching, but I wouldn't advise cold approaching, because when you cold approach, Like I said, you may get it and you may not. And it differs from choosing signal, because when a woman is choosing you, you already know she's feeling you, right? She's already giving you the signal, the thumbs up, like, you know, I'm feeling this guy, I hope he talks to me. She's giving you that signal. Whereas cold approach, you don't really know. So it's a lot harder, right? My advice is allow women to approach, give you choosing signals, right? Allow women to just give you the vibe, the energy that she's feeling you. Because when your woman's giving you the choosing signal, the transition from, you know, getting the number to meeting up with her, raising the interest level, making them more attracted to you is a lot easier, because she's already chosen you. She's already giving you the sign, like, you know what, I'm feeling you, right? So she's giving you all of that. Whereas cold approach, you don't know whether she's feeling you. You still need to put in you still need to put in the work with cold approach, but even choosing signal, you still got to put in the work. Just because a woman's choosing you doesn't mean, you know, automatically she's going to find you attractive. So you still have to put in the work. That's the difference. But cold approach, man, you can cold approach if you want to, but it's just all down to whether she's feeling you. If she's not feeling you, transitioning to raising that interest level is a lot harder. You know, getting her interested is a lot harder, right? Securing the number is a lot harder, right? No signals. No signal is literally, you know, some women out there can find you attractive as hell. You know, they can find you absolutely handsome, right? But they're not going to give any signals, right? And what I've realized is this tends to be the women who are much older, right? The women who, you know, the grown woman, right? They can find you attractive, but they don't really care whether they leave the store giving you their number, whether you approach them. You know, women, they got their own shit going on. So for her to engage with you, you know, to even invite you over, it's a bonus, right? It's a bonus because she probably has a boyfriend somewhere, or she's got a few guys, who's paying her bills. So you're just that little cherry on top, right? So she can find you attractive, but she's not gonna give any signals. And what I've realized about women like this, these grown women, when you do approach them, because it is a form of cold approach, right? They'll tell you, oh, I saw you, you're very handsome. You know, when I saw you, and I was thinking, this brother's handsome, right? But she's giving you no signals, right? And that's just how it goes, man. And I'm telling you, everyone wants relationship, you know, to be, or dating to be this fairy tale they want it to be, man. But I'm always keeping it raw as fuck with you guys, man. There's the fairy tale of dating, what everyone wants it to be, the Romeo and Juliet. But there's the reality of dating, and that's the line, that's the balance most people fail to understand, right? There is a balance, right? Reality of dating world is real, man. We can't all have this fairy tale dreams we want it to be, right? Anyways, moving on before I rant on and talk about all kinds of nonsense, fellas. Be careful, fellas. There are some women out there who give choosing signals to every guy at the club. She's giving choosing signals to 7 guys, and this all comes down to validation, man. Women love that validation, that constant validation. Every woman wants to be told she's beautiful. Every woman wants to be told she's gorgeous, man. That's just, women love that attention, right? And women like this, when they've given choosing signals to everyone, you might not notice, but when you approach her, she's gonna tell you, I have a boyfriend, you know, but, you know, she's got the nice shorts on, her bum cheeks are hanging out, she's got her breast out, right? She wants guys to approach her because she loves that free validation, man. And that's just the reality of the dating world. So if you're unsure whether a woman finds you attractive, man, don't fucking DM me and ask, True Alpha, this woman's watching me, should I approach her? Man, just fucking approach her, man. You have nothing to lose, man. Rejection is a beautiful thing, man. Rejection builds character, right? Rejection builds confidence, man. That's all I'm gonna say. Fellas, my videos all tying together, right? Self-improvement is king. Self-improvement is everything. The more you self-improve, the more you work on yourself, the more choosing signals you're gonna get, man. That's just how it goes. Because I put out self-improvement videos, but, you know, people just want to, how do I get the girls? How do I raise their interest level? How do I get my way with women? But what you need to ultimately understand is the foundation to everything is self-improvement. The more you work on your physique, the more you smell good, the more you wear clothes that hug your body, you know, the more you're well groomed, right? The more you're on your purpose, you're chasing your money, you're getting your money together, man, the more choosing signals you're gonna get. That's just how it goes, man. There's no shortcuts in the reality of dating. And I'm gonna keep saying reality of dating because everyone wants it to be a fairy tale. There is no shortcut to the reality of dating, fellas. The more you work on yourself, the more you self-improve, the more women will choose you, man. You can't sit at home, not working out, eating a burger, your belly's big as fuck, and expect women to see you and find you attractive and be wondering, why isn't she choosing me? Why aren't women choosing me, man? Just work on yourself, man. Improve yourself. The more you improve yourself, the more you gather knowledge on dating, the dating world, man, the more women will choose you, the more it's easier to keep women around when you're knowledgeable about dating, man. And it's crazy because I was speaking to a guy on Instagram the other day who was just upset and just fed up with dating, man. And I told him, he was telling me, right, why can't women just pick us nice guys, and just accept us for who we are, blah, blah, blah. And I said, my G, man, being a man requires you to understand the opposite sex, man. That's just how it is, right? If you really want to master life, it isn't just about the finance, having all the money in the world. It's not really about driving the expensive cars, because at the end of the day, you still have to interact with women, At the end of the day, you still have to take your clothes off and be intimate with a woman, right? So if you lack all this understanding, right, you're just gonna struggle in the dating world, man. That's just how it goes, man. You can't master all things in life and not master the opposite sex, right? Mastering all things in life also includes mastering dating. Is literally what I said to him, man. And fellas, like I always say, man, I don't want to make my videos any longer than it needs to be, man. Like, comment, subscribe, hit me up in the DMs. That's the video for today, fellas. I'm out.